So I P-ranked every single run gun in Cuphead twice. So today I'm ranking them by difficulty. Also, to help me with this, I used the Invincibility Super and the Double Health Charm for all of these. First, we have Forest Follies. I'd say this one is a D tier. By far, I would say it's the easiest one on the list. But a lot of this level seems to be RNG based because you can get trapped by falling flowers. So on Lucky Run, you may not be hit by any. But on some runs, you're going to get trapped a lot, which is what happened to me a lot. This is the only reason it's in D tier, and if it wasn't like this, I would definitely give it an F tier. To get through the mini-boss of the level, I jumped right next to it and used the super ability, and that got me perfectly over to get through it. So the rest of the level is just timing after that. Next, we have Treetop Trouble. This one I'm definitely going to put in C tier because this one proves to be not too difficult, but you can be stopped in your tracks a lot when the woodpecker and the bouncing butterflies come at you at the same time. Also, dealing with getting all of your parries is an absolute nightmare, because if you don't get all of them at the bouncing butterflies part, then you have to wait for the logs to shoot them out, and then if you miss, you gotta wait for even longer, and you have to dodge the flies. But once you get through that part, all you have to do is dodge and dash, I guess. And then once you get to the boss, you just gotta use invincibility and get through, so that's what I did. And that's probably the easiest part of the level. And then we have Funfair Fever. This one was going into B tier because getting parries for the invincibility was really easy, because all you have to do is parry the pink balloon over and over again, because it doesn't disappear once you parry it once, unlike most parryable objects for some reason. So once I had all my cards, I saved them up until the wall of enemies, then I used my invincibility, and I dashed as fast as I could through all three walls. Once I got to the gumball machine, I just ran through it, took one of my hit points. Then for the moving letters, I timed my jumps and dashes to get underneath the jumping pretzels and not to get hit by the condiments. I hated that part. Once I got to the hot dog man, I tanked one of my hit points and made it to the end. So for that one, there wasn't really any specific part that I struggled on, but all of it was definitely harder than the last two. Guess we gotta do Funhouse Frowls now, don't we? I hate this one so much, not even because it was difficult. Every attempt just took so long, and it took like 20 attempts. Probably more. I feel like one of the longest parts is waiting at that first section to get the parries, because they don't come super fast. You have to wait, and then you have to crouch under the ducks. So then every time I died, I had to do that same part over and over again. But then there's the tubas, which messed me up a little bit. But then one of the tubas has a small amount of time that you can get through without taking damage. And that's what killed me so many times. Also, there's these weird jacks. They're so annoying. Like, anyway, this one is gonna go in A tier. And then we got Rugged Witch. I don't have much to say about this one. Nothing was too difficult in general, but it definitely wasn't super easy. It was pretty easy to dodge the pickaxes that the mound goats throw at you, and the hardest part of this level was probably the elevator, where you have to dodge both the dragons and the clay golems. So we're just gonna end this one at that and put it in B tier. Finally, we have Perilous Piers. This one I don't hate, but it's extremely difficult. It does get pretty difficult to avoid everything because there's so much going on at once, and it's hard to keep your health throughout the entire level. You're going to want to have max health once you get to the octopus part, but that's hard to do because of how many flying enemies there are. This level took genuinely over a day to beat, and in my opinion, this is the hardest run gun in the entire game. Like I said before, there are so many flying projectiles that not only do you have to dodge those, you also have to dodge the non-flying ones that are on the ground. Not even to mention the octopus part. So this one is obviously going in S tier. And with that, my tier list is complete. And if you're still here, thank you so much for watching until the end. This video took me over a month to make, so maybe consider dropping a like or subscribing so I can make more content like this. Also, I'm trying to get to at least 100 subscribers by the end of 2026.